Hello, and welcome to another episode of Music on the Rocks. My name is Jeff Brown. I am a singer-songwriter living here in Linden, Virginia. Used to be living in Chicago, and I'm not that sad that I'm not there right now because apparently y'all just got like 2 feet of snow. I say this expecting that we're probably going to get between 8 and 12 inches within the next couple days. So, joke might be on me after all. Anyway, while I'm sitting here not buried in snow, I am bringing to you my music series where I make my way through my music collection and my whiskey collection. And today, because it is February, we are in the midst of February album writing month, which is a challenge for songwriters all across the world to write 14 songs in 28 days. I have done this for a number of years. This is going to be a year that I will probably not complete 14 songs. But that's okay because I do have one that I will be showcasing today. In addition to that, we will be sampling Bulleit whiskey. This is the bourbon. I do believe Bulleit makes a lot of the rye. The rye is definitely a bit punchy for me. As a general rule, not as big of a fan of the rye as I am bourbon and whiskey and scotch, but there are definitely some outliers. There are some real smooth ryes out there that I have sampled in episodes prior. But this is not about them. This is currently about Bulleit and a brand new song called Marigolds. And I will wait for you with my pockets full of marigolds, and all my heart is true, no matter what the future holds. And I will lay with you in a garden sown with marigolds, bathed in morning dew. Together we'll endure the cold. We put our hope in simple things, words and wires and wooden rings, from gods and fires that warmed our bones, forgotten smells of marigolds. And love, I always knew you walked among the marigolds. I was such a fool to put my faith in time we stole, but I will wait for you with my pockets full of marigolds. That is Marigolds. You can tell it's on the newer side because I'm not as comfortable with it as I have been with songs that I've been playing for years and years. Go figure. The song is currently a couple days old, so a little on the tender side. But I've had a couple questions already from the FOM site about where I got the idea from. Apparently, when I was writing this out, I realized that I have been spelling Marigolds wrong for a very long time. I mostly blame The Witcher. I've read all the books and I've played through the video games, and one of my favorite characters who figures very prominently in the games, less prominently in the books, and very little in the show so far. She's a sorceress named Triss Marigold. She spells her name with an E, which I have been spelling marigolds with an E for quite some time, not realizing that it's actually an A. There you go. Play video games, your spelling will be questionable. Also, there was a line about words and wires and wooden rings, and someone asked where I got that idea from. And well, it turns out that my wedding band is made from whiskey barrel, which is very wooden. So this is my wooden ring. But that's neither here nor there, and the song is definitely not about my wife, which is okay. She's got her song, and it ends fine. This is a little bit more melancholy, not exactly based on our lives. Things are good. Speaking of things being good, we have today the Bulleit Bourbon, which hits the neck of my guitar. I am excited about this one because I've drank the Bulleit Rye a number of times, and I've never been a huge fan of the super crazy spice bombs in your face, but I do like the bourbon mash, which is a little bit less rye. Smelling it, it is a lot of really, really dark fruit, like the cherries and plums. So looking forward to it. But happy February, happy Mardi Gras, which was yesterday. So today we got Ash Wednesday. From me to you, be well, be safe, and cheers, my friends. It's very sweet, and then there's some fire. Nice lingering, a lot of oak, a lot of wood, a lot of char. This is very pleasant. Bulleit Bourbon, folks. I hope I'm saying that right. I've seen it. I don't really hear it a lot. So maybe it's Bulleit. I don't know. It certainly looks like it's spelled Bulleit, but I've been calling it Bulleit. People know what it is, even if some of us folks say it wrong. My friends, be well, be safe. I will see you again in a week. And as we're getting close to the end of one entire year of Music on the Rocks, I did not figure we'd make it this long. I did not figure we'd been quarantined for this long. I did not figure I had this much access to whiskey. And herein lay the problem that I have been making my way through my whiskey collection and my music collection, and one of them is starting to run out much quicker than the other one. Which is to say, I have a lot more songs and not a lot of whiskey unless I want to start repeating, which there are certainly some that I would be happy to drink again. But in the absence of performing income, which would be supplementing a lot of my income right now, which has been used for, bills and gas and mortgage and all that horrible stuff. A snowblower. We had to buy a snowblower because it snows a lot here this year. All those stupid little things. I am going to be starting a sponsorship program for this show. So if you know distillers or distilleries or liquor distributors or fun things like that who would be interested in saying, hey, I would like to be on your show. I make whiskey. Then please have them contact me, or I will be having sponsorship levels via probably GoFundMe or something like that, where you can sponsor the purchase of little bottles or small or larger bottles or regular sized bottles of whiskey that I will be sampling and performing on the show for weeks and weeks to come, for as long as we are in this quarantine. But that's neither here nor there. That will be discussed a little bit later. From now, for the time being, cheers. I will see you next Wednesday.